Hi, I'm Leroy Morrison here with Casey Cheeseworks. Tonight we're here at US 36 Raceway on back to school night of the races, and we're here with a couple principals from Plattsburgh, no Ellis Elementary in Plattsburgh, and their names are.
Hi, I'm Rachel Turner.
Sarah Jones.
They're both principals at Ellis Elementary, and how do you guys like getting in free here tonight?
I love it. It's great.
Yeah, they track this special, and you're able to get yourself in free if you're a teacher or principal or part of the school, and then you get a friend that comes with you. Well, we got two principals, co-principals, and
let's go ahead and give away
Well
first of all.
well, we're having a good night, and tell us about your job.
Well, I'm the principal at Ellis Elementary in Plattsburgh. This is my 4th year. It's very exciting. I love working with all the kids and all the staff. We have a great staff, and we're excited for the kids to come back, and we're going to have a great year.
And you're mom of Saturn Turner that races out here. You come out here and support him every single week.
Well, almost every single week. I do my best, yes.
Everybody tries their best. You put your heart and soul into it and get out here. And how many years have you been principal?
I'm actually a teacher, and I've been teaching for 8 years.
Okay. I got a little wrong. That's okay. Well, it works out. Hopefully everybody has a good night, and we'll be running E-Mods, Pure Stocks, USRA Stock Cars, USRA B-Mods, USRA A-Mods, and have a good night. Let's get to racing.
W. Wawasek, we're coming to green off of 4. It's go time down the front straightaway. Another good start by the 22X of Albie Christopherson, but up on his high side, it's still the 11W of Gerald Wawasek, 63 of Dale Eaton, X9 of Brad Whitney. Here comes 99.7 of Racing Jason Estes, 3 wide, splitting the difference down the back straightaway.
Sam Scott going to dive at 93 on the inside of Estes as they come down the front straightaway. Albert Christopherson got that car up front. How about the War Pony running second? Gerald Wawasek making his presence felt.
Christopherson at the point. Wawasek up to second. Whitney third. Estes now fourth. As we have the 6X of Greg Kewen down to the infield. He's going to flat left rear tire for the 6K of Greg Kewen. He stays in the infield. We stay green flag racing. Around goes the G23 of Greg Gilbert. He came off turn number 4 just a little bit too hard, and the car sits right there. Meanwhile, up front, it was Wawasek with the move off of 3, but all to no avail. Caution flag coming back out on and setting the pace. He's going to be on the gas heavy now at a turn number 4. A great start by the 22A of Albie Christopherson, the 11W of the War Pony. Gerald Wawasek right there in the number 2 spot, but down to his inside, it's the X9 of Brad Whitney. Wawasek coming to the front, but Christopherson able to hold him off. 99.7 of Racing Jason Estes right there in the 4 spot. He's going to go way up trackside as the 93 of Sam Scott gets sideways. Everybody able to get by him. And why did we throw the caution?
I showed that you threw that yellow at the 12.
It's go time. It's the 22A, Albie Christopherson with another great start. X9 of Whitney's right there in the number 2 spot. Wawasek storming back up on the high side. 93, Sam Scott going to throw it down to the inside of the 99.7 of Racing Jason Estes. Estes pushing the War Pony out of turn 2. He's going to sling it up on the high side, but it's Christopherson with the lead. Whitney right there, and here comes Wawasek.
Wawasek not going away as he will run in that 3rd spot. Estes now, and around goes your leader.
Your leader, Albie Christopherson, loops it right in front of the field, and that brings the caution flag back out onto the racing surface.
Yeah, did Wawasek and Estes get the memo? It was yellow. Neither one wanted to give an inch. That is number 22. It's the life's route. Let's go, Al.
It's the 11W, the War Pony. Gerald Wawasek out front, but he's got racing Jason Estes in the 99.7 right behind him. Wawasek going to go low. Estes going to sling it up on the high side. Sam Scott right in the middle as around goes Scott. Contact between him and the 63 of Dale Eaton. Mick Ross going to push something up the track, I believe, as the caution comes out onto the racetrack. Some smoke coming out of the back of car number 63 of Dale Eaton.
Again, tough break for Sam Scott. Had that car in the third spot, a little bit out of shape sideways, ripping that front bumper off. Well, bumper cover off. We'll see if...
Wasick setting the pace. He's going to start him early right at the entrance to turn number 4. A great start by the 11W War Pony out front, racing Jason Estes right there in that number 2 spot. Estes changing up the line a little bit. Used to seeing him go high. This time he takes it low. Changes it up in turns 3 and 4. He's going to sling it up on the high side. Wawasik right in the middle of the track. Cuts the corner. Wawasik leading the way. Estes in second. Sauter third. Lance fourth. And Roberts rounding out your top 5. A lot of smoke coming out of the back of that car, number 63 of Dale Eaton. Tire just went. You can see the sparks. Eaton gonna try to take that hard left-hand turn down into the infield so we can stay green flag racing. New leader at the line. The 99.7 of racing Jason Estes taking over the lead away from the 11W of Gerald Wawasik.
Estes trying to make it 2 in a row as he got that 997 out front. Race fans will come through turn number 3 off of turn number 4. The old Ford Thunder Chicken out front. Jason Estes, Wendell Mannion on the side. Got that ZTR Speedway number 997 out front pulling away.
34, the Maysville Mauler, Mick Ross throwing it in sideways into turn number 1. He gathers it up, staying green flag racing. 99.7 racing, Jason Estes at the point. 11W, Gerald Wawasik right there in second place. Ross again sideways in a corner. Third place is that 83A of Aaron Busauter. Fourth place, that 12X, Matthew Lightning Lance. Rounding out your top 5, car number 65X, I Hear a Train. It's Thomas Roberts up front, leading the 99.7 racing, Jason Estes.
The old Purple Thunderbird getting it done here again tonight. Jason Estes, a winner any track he goes to. The 997 track champion 1 year ago at another local racetrack. How about Matthew Lance in that 4th spot? Boo Sauter up to 3rd, 11W in second, but up front, that 997 getting it done here tonight.
It's racing Jason Estes at the point. We got 3 wide racing coming off turn number 4. Estes slips in turns number 1 and 2. That opens the door for the 11W of Gerald Wawasik. The 99.7 racing Jason Estes off the down the back straightaway. It's all 11W of Gerald Wawasik at the lead. 83A Aaron Busauter right there in second. Third place is the 12X of Matthew Lightning Lance as the 99.7 of racing Jason Estes limping as the yellow flag comes out.
Yellow. 997 off.
Again, that's going to bunch the field back up with Gerald Wawasik.
It looked like patience was the key tonight.
Patience was the key. Albie was fast. I could see he was getting just a little loose, but I just had to stick in the middle. I had to find a lane and stick to it.
And you definitely stuck to your lane. It was the middle of the track. Sometimes you would go low, sometimes high, but it looked like the car was working perfect in that middle lane.
Right in that middle lane, so I stayed there.
That's good. Tell me about some of the sponsors. Maybe give a shout out to some people you'd like to thank, buddy.
Rookie Sports Bar and Grill, Rich Carl Engines, my boy Mitch, Jordan, that's my crew. Thank them, thank everybody, and thank me.
All right, let's give them another big round of applause. The War Pony in victory lane at US 36 Raceway. Your feature winner for the USRA stock cars, car number 11W of Gerald Wawasik. The 211 of Tim Eaton coming to green off of turn number 4. It's a good start by the 17 TS Shadron Turner down the front straightaway. Eaton charging back up on the high side. Turner going to lead them through turns number 1 and 2. The 211 at Eaton storming back. Here comes the 11S. Speaking of Stormer, here comes Starmer.
Here comes 17 Tia Turner. He's going to have that car right in the middle of the racetrack. 54th Street Grill and Bar on the side of that race car out front. Tim Eaton, he is going to be looking on the outside as we go down the back straightaway. Gets that IROC chassis working as they go through turn number 3 off of turn number 4. Steve Starmer on the coming to the front.
Here comes Eaton. Eaton with a good run off turn number 4. He's going to take over the lead down the front straightaway. New leader at the line. Car number 211, your point leader, Tim Eaton. 17 TS Shadron Turner right there in second. The 11S Storm and Steve Starmer as the 07 of Daniel Harris cutting through the infield.
Little shortcut, agricultural racing as he comes through the infield, but up front, everybody chasing Tim Eaton as he gets that IROC chassis out front.
Eaton with the lead, Turner in second, followed by Starmer. Then you have the 7 of Doug Keller, the 19 of the Magic Man, Josh Munson, rounding out your top 5. Top 5 kind of separating themselves from the rest of the field as Munson dips down to the inside of the 7 of Keller. Keller, though, high side going to have it at the line.
Doug Keller extremely fast here tonight. That 7 car, he is going to be looking on the inside of Starmer, unable to make it work as Tim Eaton up front. Turner in second, Starmer running third.
211, Tim Eaton setting the pace. 17T, Shadron Turner right there in second. Then you have the 11S Storm and Steve Starmer. Battle on the track right now is for that number 4 and 5 spot between the 7 of Keller and the 19X, the Magic Man, Josh Munson. Munson getting through 1 and 2 better as Keller almost over going down the back straightaway. Keller all kinds of up on the berm as we're yellow flag. 07 of Daniel Harris down to the inside.
Peak on the inside as we get ready to start them. Both on the gas good as they come down the front straightaway. Looks like Eaton is going to lead them as we head into turn number 1. 17 Tia Turner going to look on the inside. Momentum on the high side keeps that 211 up top. He and Turner going side by side through turn number 3. Turner not going to back off. He does the slide job to perfection. He gets up top trying to take that line away from Eaton as he will have it as Eaton rubbing him a little as they come down the front straightaway. Crossover move coming. Here comes Turner back on the inside as he and Eaton go back and forth for that lead. Turner not going to go away. Yep. Side by side, too close for me to call at the line, race fans. I don't know who had it that time. Here comes Turner back on the inside, and look who is slipping into the picture. That car number 7, a Big Race Doug.
Keller down to the inside. Turner right in the middle of the track. 211 of Tim Eaton up on the high side. Eaton going to have it. Keller up to second. Turner back to third. The 11S Storm and Steve Starmer. He's in fourth as we have a car around right in the front straightaway. Car number 28 of Tim Dawson riding the wall off of turn number 4. Turns it sideways and brings out the caution.
As he is going to roll that car down. Car's being told to go high out on the racetrack as great racing. Take it, Al.
Looking for green off of 4. It's go time. Turner way up the track at the restart, but that gets high side momentum going for the 17T. He's going to pull up alongside car number 7 of Doug Keller as we go through turns number 1. Eaton, Keller, Turner, Munson, Starmer, your top 5 separating a little bit down going into turns number 3 and 4. Eaton way up high. Keller going to dive it in low.
Keller doing everything he can to keep that low line momentum working. Unable to do it is IROC chassis. Tim Eaton on the high side. Keller getting through 1 and 2 good. He will get that run down the back straightaway as he is now up to the quarter panel on the 211 Eaton. Here comes Doug.
Eaton going to drive it in high. Keller on the low side. 19X of Munson right there in the mix as well. Here comes Turner charging to the front. Keller going to make a dive for the lead. Eaton up on the high side. Both of them get momentum going down the back straightaway side by side. Eaton getting a little bit of a run up on the high side, but Keller maintaining momentum down on the inside. Eaton going to have the lead.
You cannot crank a car any harder than Doug Keller is cranking that car on the inside. What racing action here in the USRAB Modifieds. I tell you what, can it get any better?
Eaton still up on that high side. Keller's not going to go away on the inside. Off of turn number 4. At the line, it's still Eaton by less than half a car length. Keller, he's still going to drive it down to the inside. Eaton keeping RPMs up on that high side. It's going to be Eaton down the back straightaway. Munson now running in that number 3 spot. 17T is Shadron Turner sitting in 4th. The 11S Storm and Steve Starmer rounding out your top 5. Everybody chasing that car number 211 of Tim Eaton, but Keller not going away.
2 to go. That time by a race fan's going to be looking at the white flag when they come around this time. Looks like Keller has to slip back a little bit. He is going to dive it in again as we come off turn number 4.
White flag comes out one more time around. Eaton able to stretch it out a little bit at the flag stand, going through turns number 1 and 2. Off of 2, Eaton high, Keller low. Pops, take us home.
Keller not going to give it up. He is going to be looking on the inside. Eaton, here comes Keller. Too hard. Around goes Keller. Tough break for Doug Keller. He loops it down in turn number, oh, wow. Kessler just missed him. Your feature winner, driving car number 211, Tim Eaton. Keller driving in just a little bit too hard in that car number 7, guys, as he loops out.
How many laps can two men drive side by side? That car number 7 of Doug Keller was not going away, but you held your ground up on the high side and prevailed here tonight. That had to be fun.
It definitely was. Races like that, I don't care who gets second or first or whatever. When you can race side by side like that and go, I couldn't tell you how many laps we went. That was a lot of fun. That's what we put on for you fans.
Exactly. Because this is definitely one more Fast B modified.
I would definitely like to thank my parents, all the people that came to help me tonight. Jeff, Jenny, Brittany, Jenny, I think I just said that. My dad, Mackenzie, and all the guys on these cars. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't possible. So I wouldn't be here without them. So.
All right, let's give him another big round of applause. Point leader here at US 36 is car number 211 of Tim Eaton.
Shane Bailey, a past winner. 85 of Dotson. The list goes on as we come down the front straightaway. Better start that time as they're side by side, wheel to wheel. Dennis Elliott low, Zach Sanders high. Sanders plumb up against the walls. He is going to use that momentum. He will take the lead. What a run by Sanders in that 69. Down the front straightaway, Sanders, your leaders, will go into turn number 1. That Zach Sanders knows only one speed here at US 36, and that is as wide open as that car will run. As we go through turn number 3, off of turn number 4, he has got that foot to the floor as we come down the front straightaway. Sanders up front, Elliott second. Here comes Dotson. Dotson making his presence felt. Fluffy on the move as Clay Hale right up next to the wall down in turn number 1 and 2. Gallows it back up. Gunnar Martin runs fourth, but everybody chasing that 69 of Sanders. Elliott will hang on to second as he and Dodson battle side by side. Dawson slides up. They're going to do the crossover as Dennis Elliott will look on the inside. He and Fluffy now going back and forth for that second, third spot. Dawson right up next to the walls. They come down the front straightaway. I think Elliott still in second. We will have to check that with scoring as Dawson up against the wall. Still keeps that foot to the floor. Never backs off. Gunnar Martin in that fourth spot. How about Shane Bailey in fifth? And the 48 making a good run as he comes to the front. That is Jimmy Dowell in that car number 48. Wide open is what these cars are running, race fans. They come down the back straightaway. Zach Sanders in that car number 69. He is part of Timberline Trading. CTE also sponsor on that race car. SMS Manufacturing was sponsor as Elliott and Dotson cannot separate themselves as they run in that second, third spot. Dotson over the bank, never lifted, breaks it right back out onto the track. Fluffy may have been a little too high. That's going to allow Dennis Elliott to settle into that second spot. Good run for Elliott here tonight as the 29 runs second. Dotson's car seems just a little bit loose as he slips up the racetrack. Over the berm, never even lifted. Got that car back on the racetrack, didn't even bobble as he settles into that third spot. Gunnar Martin now in the fourth spot. Zach Sanders going to be dealing with lap traffic as he has got that 69 fast. He will be closing in on car number 99. Driven tonight. 99 is driven by Austin Johnson, the sensation, as he is getting ready to go a lap down. Billy Hoover in that 99J tonight instead of Austin Johnson. Austin Johnson in the 96J, I understand. As we go down the front straightaway, I think the 96J already off track tonight as the laps start winding down. 10 laps down, race fans. 10 laps in the books with 69 of Sanders. He is your leader. 29 of Dennis Elliott second. 85 of Mark Dawson runs in that third spot. Gunnar Martin in the fourth spot. And how about Shane Bailey in that fifth spot? How many? 15-second laps. 15-second laps by Zach Sanders in that car number 69 as he has got that car working. He is wanting to make it 2 wins in a row in the 69 car. Last week, he checked out into his own zip code tonight. Maybe not quite as far out in the lead, but still doing what he has to do to keep that car out front. 2 lap cars in front of him as he is going to close in on Billy Hoover and the 2H of Hanson as he comes down the front straightaway. Looks like he is wanting to keep that car on the high side. No room up top as a little bit of bumper tag as they come down the front straightaway. As now he will take that car on the high side. Nowhere for him to go as they are too wide down the front straightaway. He is going to make room as he dives that car past those two. It gets it too wide. That's going to allow Elliott to close right back up on the back bumper of Sanders. Lap traffic coming into play here tonight. Elliott going to look on the inside of Sanders as they come down the front straightaway. He is unable to make that move as Sanders now back to the top of the racetrack. He has cleared the 2H of John Hanson, now trying to clear the 99 of Billy Hoover. Momentum so important on this racetrack as his momentum was broke, having to deal with those lap cars. That allowed Elliott to close back up. Elliott, no stranger to victory lane, and here comes Dotson. Dotson mounting a charge back to the front in that 85D car. Tri-Rivers logging on that car number 85D. Again, no stranger to victory lane as he has got that car working in the third spot. Gunnar Martin back to the fourth place as again lap traffic coming into play with 17 laps, 17 complete in this 20-lap feature. As they come by the flag stand, 2 to go, race fans, as 18 laps down, this time by Dennis Elliott looking on the inside, unable to make that work as Sanders got that high line working to perfection. Dotson starting to close in on Elliott, slips back up the racetrack. Dotson missing the setup ever so slightly tonight, but still fast as the white flag comes out. One more time around for the 69 of Zach Sanders. Elliott, a little bit faster that time around in car number 29, but it's not going to matter as the checkered flag in the air. Race fans picking up the feature win, second week in a row, the 69 of Zach Sanders. Second place, 29 of the Big Daddy, Dennis Elliott. Then comes Fluffy, the 85D of Mark Dotson. Then comes the 75 of Gunnar Martin, 7 of Shane Bailey. No, 48, I'm sorry. That is the 48 coming home in that fifth spot.
Walk me through that feature out there. Lap traffic kind of slowed you down a little bit, but you made room for them. Congratulations on your feature win. Tell me about that race.
Lap traffic speaks for that front bumper right there. It was, I want to say, in the way, but we just had places to go, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know, as you get out front, you just run your own race, and I could hear somebody back there. I wasn't sure who it was the whole way, but like I said, I just clicked off my own lines, ran my own race, and here we are.
You're running about a 15, 16-second lap out there, average speed of right around 75 miles an hour. There toward the end, though, the 29, Dennis Elliott, he was coming, he was cutting into so slightly, but you up on here tonight. Tell me about some of the sponsors, maybe give some people some shout-out you'd like to thank, buddy.
Shout-outs, first of all, Kimmy and Soupy up here tonight, my buddy Jake, everybody else, family, everyone that comes out every week, everybody, the fans, everybody, Custom Trucking Equipment, Team Timberline, Burlington Racing Engines, Donnie Sr., my motor builder, he's not doing so well right now. He's in the hospital and not doing so well, and wish my prayers out to him, and thanks to everybody out coming out.
All right, give him another big round of applause. Your feature winner, the old Zach Attack, car number 69 of Zach Sanders. Ace fans.